this bitch still capping with Dan, bro.
Alright everybody, in this video I'm going to explain the best way or the fastest way to obtain the new resource in Cairo, that is the desert oil. First and foremost, what you're going to want to do is you're going to get your oil refinery to level 32. If you look at the stats, you'll get 10k every hour. You're going to want to claim this at least once every 8 hours so you don't overlap. And it doesn't take a whole lot of oil to get this built to level 32. I think every 5 levels it'll take X amount of oil, and I think the most that it takes when you finish around level 32 I believe is like 100k oil, and it really comes quick if you follow these steps. Once you have your oil refinery to level 32, you're going to want to go into your research tab. At the very bottom, you'll have the map buildings tab, which is exclusive for Cairo. You're going to come in. You should start off on the support tab. You've got the support tab and the combat tab, and you'll have you'll have a free slot for this specific research tab, but you can purchase another one if you want to. It'll make things go faster. You're going to have to obviously do the roadblock. There's no way around that. First thing you're going to want to do after that, though, is start the desert oil cost reduction tech. You're going to want to completely do this, and then as soon as you finish that, you want to move to the desert oil rewards research. This is going to help you climb the tree, or go down the tree rather, and this is going to help you gain oil faster from your oil challenges. After you've done the first two, you're going to have to go through the two underneath it to continue, and you're going to, once you hit defensive belt, you're going to want to do the second desert oil refinery output. So this is going to increase how much oil you make from your refinery, and then you're going to move on. You'll have to go through this. This isn't really going to help you for anything, but you have to use it to get to the tech reduction and then the oil rewards, the second tier of those. And then once you've done that, you don't need to go any further. Once you finish those in the support tab, you can start your combat tab. Now, you will have to go through all of these at the top. So you have to complete the first two to get those. But then once you complete the top 5, you only need to get each of these to level 3. Once you get those to level 3, immediately come down and start doing the reduction for techs in the combat tab. You also have the oil right next to it. You'll have to complete that in order to continue on. You'll have to go through more of the offensive researches. Once you have completed the top 2, then the last one that you're going to want to complete is down here. Desert oil refining level 1 reduces your tech research cost for oil, and then once you've reached that, once you've done this one, you can do anything that you want. You can go back to support and buff up your roadblocks, or you can continue on with your combat. You can continue all the way down to the bottom, start doing the special researches that give better bonuses. But really all you need to do for the best oil outcome is those 3 on the combat tab, and then the 5 or 6 that are in the support tab. Once you've done those researches, or rather in between doing all those researches, what you're going to be doing is coming here to the Oasis town missions. Each coalition will have a total of 4 towns, 2 each, and both buildings are usable from both alliances in your coalition. Now you can only do 8 a day, and they refresh. I believe it's every 8 hours. So you'll see we got 2.5 hours till reset, and then it should refresh 8 hours after that. What you're going to want to do, since you can only do 8 a day, is you're going to want to prioritize the highest reward challenges. So if you see here, you've got a 27k two 27Ks in this town. I did both of those for my last two missions for the day. In comparison, on that same town was a 12K. Up here you got a 12K, and 18K, 20K. You're always going to want to focus the highest ones. So I would say only do 2 or 3 challenges out of each rotation if you play throughout the day. If you don't play consecutively throughout the day or enough to log in each refresh, then obviously do more, but always focus the highest one. And obviously as you do the researches, the rewards will increase, so you'll always be getting more as time goes on. Now, since you can't, since you're stuck in your safe zone for the first 3 to 4 days, and potentially even longer, depending on if you have allies on both sides of you, you don't want to spend any oil on any of the new map buildings down here at the bottom. All it's going to do is waste your oil. So even if you've completed all your research and you're doing all your challenges and you still don't have the ability to find anybody, I would just save your oil. There's no need to spend it immediately just because you have nothing else to spend it on. Save it, let it build up, and then when you actually do get into war, then you'll have plenty to spend on multiple buildings, multiple turrets. Additionally, now this is for you non-free-to-play players. If you're looking for a little boost and you come in here to the packs and you go to the battle stars, for $10 you can get daily oil, either 18 10Ks or 21 10Ks, and then you get an additional 50% bonus to your oil output from your oil refinery. Plus you'll obviously get all these other rewards throughout the entirety of the event, up to 30 days. So not the entire full 39 days, but up to 30 days. Finally, the last way to get oil, you're going to go to your conquest events, you're going to go to conquer, and then the challenges that you can do every 3 or 4 days, this will reward you with oil at the very end. You see, completed it, you get 1 10K, 2 10Ks, and it goes on and on for each of them. I don't believe you get any up here, but you do get your normal components. But yeah, you'll have you should have these challenges every 3 to 4 days. It should reset. So yeah, and it starts in 3 days, 2 hours. You should have more challenges there that give oil, so on and so forth throughout the rest of the event. But finally, I believe they have a specific oil. Yes, a specific oil pack. In this pack, if you max it to the 100 pack, so you buy the 5, the 15, the 20, etc., and you go all the way up, you can get a couple million desert oil, I believe. So if you're a whale or you're a big spender, this is a quick, easy way to get a bunch of oil. Hopefully that helped. If it did, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to turn on those notifications to never miss an upload, and stay tuned for more Cairo videos.
Let's be fucking fuck about.